Today, we're talking about flower beds. I know we're always talking about grass, but if I don't get these ugly flower beds fixed, the grass ain't gonna look as good. You see behind me, we got an assortment of flowers. Now this cost me about $350, $360, something like that for this. I've still got mulch to buy, which is gonna be $50 a truck bed full. We're also gonna dress up that mailbox with some flowers and stuff. So you're looking somewhere around $450, $500. And we're gonna fix all these flower beds up. But this is gonna be a DIY video on how to take your boring, tired flower beds and turn them into something modern. So let's take a look at what we got and the areas that we're gonna be putting it into. We got some dahlias here. Connor Ward talks about dahlias all the time. So we're gonna put some of these out. So this will be my first time to ever put any of these out. And everyone asked me in some of my previous videos what this flower was that I always had growing along the edge of my sidewalk out here. And it's these dragon's breath. That's the nickname for them. It's actually called Celosia. You can actually see right here, it's a Celosia plumosa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So we call them dragon's breath. And but I mean, they're $1.48 for two plants. I mean, it's cheap, easy, beautiful. You'll see. We've also got some of this iridescent looking stuff, and then some of these, a bunch of little flowers, and all this came from Lowe's. The elephant ears, the two elephant ears, they actually came from a fruit stand on the side of the highway down here, and but those were $35 a piece. They're black elephant ears, so they're gonna be a really nice addition. Some of the dragon's breath will be going in this hideous looking flower bed right here, and then this Aztec grass is something we're gonna do some outlining with. All these daisies right here, and these little flowers are gonna be some mailbox decoration. Let's go show you the flower beds. Here, these flower beds are old and wore out. But what I mean by modern DIY flower beds is, if you look here, this flower bed starts here, follows the contour of the sidewalk, and it goes around the edge of the house, just like anybody and everybody else. Well, the idea is to be different. You don't want to be like everybody else. This flower bed, I left and went to work on I work on a drilling rig. I went to work for 2 weeks and come back, and this stuff, absolutely, all these weeds just completely took off. And I didn't mess with it before I left because I knew I was doing this when I got back. These rose bushes are tired, and they hardly put out any flowers anymore, except for like one time early in the spring. So we're getting rid of these. And like I was saying, this flower bed here, we're gonna change the contour of the flower bed, and we're gonna do a little design. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. But the wife insisted we get started on the worst flower bed today, so that'll be this one. All right, that's enough talking, enough waste of time. Let's get our gorilla cart and get busy. Now we got to lay out our plants, and the sun's in my eyes. All right, now we're going to take all our plants, get them laid out, see where we want them, and make sure the wife is happy. So let's do that. All right, it's the next day. We're gonna take this truckload of mulch and start dressing these beds out, or this bed. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I got this pet squirrel. Right there. I named him Mr. Chubbs. Alright, so now we're gonna work on this live edge here. I don't know if y'all know about a live edge. Some people don't do the live edges. There's all different types of edges that you can do. You can have the metal edge, you can have landscaping bricks, stones, all types of different edge. To me, the cleanest and easiest to maintain is the live edge. So today, I'm going to show you how to put a live edge in. But the first thing is, you need to plan your line. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Alright, so the easiest way to get a good line that flows, I think, is to use a water hose. Take this water hose and you can lay out your line and look at it before you ever cut into the dirt, because once you've done it, you've done it. So go ahead and lay it out here. Okay, so what do you think about this line? You gotta imagine everything on that side of it will be black mulch. I think it's got a good flow to it. It's unorthodox. I know, it's different. What do you think?
So whatever we find is gonna go right here?
Yeah, right there. The first thing I'm gonna do is outline the edge with Aztec grass. And then we come through and fill the areas with whatever flowers and bushes and stuff we want.
Great.
You like it? See here, we're gonna have a teardrop shape coming off of the driveway. The thing I'm trying to get rid of is we're sick of the traditional down the edge of the sidewalk look, where you just follow a line and then follow a line. Now that it's time to cut out this edge and show you how I do my live edge, I need to tell you something that's going on the channel. Yesterday I got the Corona. I picked it up at Lowe's. It's a Corona Edge Master. So we're going to be using this to cut our edge. Got the comfort gel grips and some nice foot pegs here and a good blade just in case you come across any roots. So it's about time we put the Corona to use. Now, we can move our garden hose out of the way, and time to get in some shovel work. You can see the contours and the edges, and very good definition between the grass and the dirt. It's gonna look real good once we get that black mulch in there. Right now I'm gonna take this garden hoe and I'm gonna loosen up this dirt and rake all that even and get this all even, nice and ready for mulch. Now, my favorite part. Time to put the mulch in it.
Look, that's the end of it. That's scary.
Cool.
Look at that.
You're gonna want to know where all these little British children came from.
Alright, it's our final day on this flower bed. Finally, our final day. We got all our mulch put in, and we ended up doing this teardrop a little bigger here because we put in this Japanese maple. Kind of giving enough room to where it doesn't hang over the driveway, and we're going to keep it trimmed up. Whatever. We got that we're going to put in, and then we got some flowers we're going to put out here, but you can't see the flowers now because they're not bloomed. And this is my first time with them. Following directions on the back, it just says to dig a hole, plant them in any direction, and water it. So that's what we're going to do. We got these yellow ones, and then reddish pink looking ones, whatever, right here. And then these are my favorites. So that's what we're going to be planting now. We're going to get that planted. Then we're going to take our Aztec grass and outline our border with the Aztec grass, give it some good contrast and color.
Sometimes it feels like I'm all alone. Sometimes life just ain't enough. No matter what I do or where I go, it seems like I'm aiming far too low. You and I still have something. We still have somewhere to go. So why don't you come over? So why don't you come over? Why don't you come over?
Well, there you have it. There's a more modernized flower bed. It's got the live edge. It's got your decorative grasses, and then flowers and stuff. We still got some flowers that are gonna be coming. You saw the dahlias. We planted those bulbs. They'll be coming up soon. But got a tree out front as a centerpiece. You can see that there. Elephant ears down on the corner. And all of this, counting the tool that I use to do the edges with, I'm rounding up at about $500. I mean, that's 2 loads of mulch. That is all the flowers, all the plants, and the tree. So people start telling you you got to spend $7,500 or $10,000, $15,000 to have beautiful landscaping. You tell them they're a liar. This right here costs about $500 and you can do it yourself. It'll wear you out, but you can do it. If you got any questions, ask below. Give a thumbs up to the video, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you.